Right, Championship action this week. We're doing Monday to Tuesday, which is 14 matches. And the reason why I'm including Tuesday is because there's only 2 matches this Tuesday. I believe that's people playing catch-up. And then also, we'll be doing more catch-up soon because next week there's 7 matches from Friday to Saturday, I think, because of the FA Cup. There's still some teams from the Championship competing, so a few fixtures are missing there. But anyways, let's get into this. We're starting off with Friday night. We've got Bristol City versus Middlesbrough. Bristol City are actually doing quite well. Middlesbrough are underperforming, so I'm just going to click onto the fixture here and have a little look. Just bear with me a second. Middlesbrough's injuries are quite large, to be fair. They've lost the past 4. Their last win was against West Brom. Meanwhile, Bristol are getting a few draws, a few wins. They only had 1 loss recently to Swansea City, which is a poor loss to take, to be fair. However, looking at this, I am going to go with a 1-1 draw. If any team's going to edge it, it's probably going to be Middlesbrough. Watch that be completely wrong, but I can just see this being 1-1. Middlesbrough looking to get back into form, and Bristol, who are overachieving and probably won't mind a draw from this. It's a hard team to go up against. Okay, and then the other fixture on Friday, we've got 2 Friday fixtures, which is exciting. This one is Burnley versus Sheffield Wednesday. Burnley, what can I say? It's going to be 1-0 or 0-0 to Burnley. And I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for Burnley here. Possibly 2-0. I just don't think Sheffield Wednesday have what it takes to take on Burnley in the form that they're in with the defence, etc. They can grind out a point if they get it 0-0 though, but I don't see Sheffield Wednesday scoring. I'm going to get shot for saying the wrong one. But yeah, good luck to them anyways. Prove me wrong. I'd love for you to do that. There we go. English. Right, Saturday fixtures. We have a non-responsive website. There we go. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8 Saturday fixtures. Then we've got a Sunday and a Monday and 2 Tuesdays. Right, anyways, Derby County versus Millwall will start us off. Derby are a train wreck and Millwall are not too bad really. I fancy a draw here, I think, but at the same time, I think Millwall will probably edge a good win here. Maybe a 3-1. Yeah, we'll go with 3-1 for that because I'm feeling positive for the Millwall. Plymouth V Cardiff. Plymouth did draw 1-1 to Luton, who are at the bottom of the table. Cardiff are with them down there, really. So, potentially another draw here for Plymouth. Cardiff also drew, but to Bristol City. Cardiff's form has slipped since the Leeds loss. I keep mentioning it, and it's not getting any better, really. So, I expect nothing more than a draw here, I think. Possibly another 1-1. But I can see Plymouth edging this to a 2-0 win, perhaps. I'm going to say 2-0 to Plymouth, but that's probably going to be wrong. You know what I'm like, though, with my predictions. I don't think I've got many of them right that I've predicted. So, take everything I say with a grain of salt, basically. Sunderland versus Hull. This should be a walk in the park for Sunderland, although they might be a bit deflated from the Leeds loss, but I doubt it. They were unlucky, really. But, potential batter in here, but then again, probably not. I can see a 3-1 here. Hull are a good side. They can score 1, but they won't be able to compete with Sunderland. They've probably got the best team in the league apart from Leeds. So I see them winning that one. Next match is Coventry City versus Preston North End. I'm not sure how Coventry have done after the Leeds game. Okay, they've gone back to winning form, beating QPR and Sheffield Wednesday. Meanwhile, Preston are getting a few draws here and there. So I think Preston will lose this one, to be honest. And I can see Coventry winning this 2-1, which would be the exact same as what they beat Sheffield Wednesday by. But it just seems likely. They don't have many injured players. I mean, the ones that they do have injured, Ben Sheaf, Haji Wright, probably quite important to the squad, especially Haji Wright. I don't know about Ben Sheaf. But it should realistically be a good win for them. They're expecting a win there, really. And they're going to get it. Norwich and Stoke. Norwich have to win this one. And it has to be 2-0. And I don't really have anything else to say about that fixture. It just seems a bit obvious, to be honest. I'm probably disrespecting Stoke a little bit, but Norwich probably have this one in the bag. 2-0. Portsmouth and QPR. Right, so these are two sides that probably put up a good fight. They want to keep advancing in the league. QPR are mid-table. Portsmouth are 18th. It's not bad for Portsmouth, but they probably want to get a bit more comfortable and stay away. Looking at the form, they're doing well against the smaller teams that they have to beat, which is impressive. That's what they need to do. But QPR as well, also maybe dominating them teams a little bit more. Apart from, in fact, no, they only lose to mid-table teams really in the recent form. So I think they should win this one, unfortunately for Portsmouth, and it's gonna be 3-0 to QPR away. I don't think Portsmouth's home form is that good, but I might be actually telling a lie there. I'm just guessing because I'm pretty sure that they were struggling a bit at one point, but I don't know if they still are. But anyways, QPR 3, Portsmouth 0. Swansea and Blackburn. Seems fairly obvious, really. I don't think they'll spend long on this one. I'm going to say Blackburn 2, Swansea 0. And then we're going to go on to the next match, which is West Brom versus Oxford. Again, I guess it's obvious, but then again, West Brom's form recently isn't the best. In fact, they've picked up 2 wins, one against Portsmouth, one against Sheffield Wednesday. But Oxford have picked up no wins, just 3 draws. But I think West Brom are going to win this one. Might be close. Might just be a 1-0, to be honest. I'm going to say 1-0. And we're going to move on to the Sunday fixture, which is Watford and Luton Town. Watford should win this one. Luton, unfortunately, I don't really know what's happened over at Luton, but it's not good, really, is it? They're really underperforming massively. In fact, they've not even won a single game. Watford did beat Middlesbrough. That's their most recent game, and it's their only win in the past 5. I think they build on that form and they create 2 wins in a row, and it's going to be 2-0. Yeah, that seems about right. They've both got a few injuries, but I wouldn't say that it would stop either of the teams from going on for a win. But something about Luton, they just can't win at the minute. So I think Watford have that one a bit comfortably with a 2-0 win. Right, the big one, the biggest match of the season perhaps. Sheffield United versus Leeds United. Right, obviously I know Leeds, I know how they're doing. I know that Sheffield are doing well, but I just want to check the recent form. Right, they have beaten Luton, Middlesbrough, Portsmouth, Derby and lost to Hull. And Leeds have beaten Sunderland, Watford, lost to Millwall in the cup, but we won't count that. Beat Coventry, beat Cardiff, and then there was a game before that, and I am actually blanking on that right now, but it was a win, I know that. So Leeds technically 5-5 on form then. Oh, it said it was a draw. I was wrong. Oh, it was the Burnley match. It was the bit. That's poor. It was the Burnley match. So they're the strongest side recently in the league. Sheffield close, but they have a loss in there instead of a draw. So it works out. But this is a big one. At Bramall Lane, Daniel Farker banned from the touchline. His yellow card is disgusting. It really annoys me, but we're not going to get into it. We're not going to, because I could spend a whole 20 minutes talking about that, which I don't know why I don't do videos like that. It might come soon if I get more time to make these. But yeah, so Leeds, I think Leeds are going to win, and then once they win this, he's done in it really. Leeds go on to win the league, but and I know I'm a Leeds fan, so you're going to think, oh, of course you didn't say that, but I do actually think that Leeds might struggle here with no Daniel Farker, and with Sheffield United's transfer business in the January window was quite good. However, I do still think that Leeds win, and it's going to be, oh, I really don't know. I won't mind another 2-1, but I think I'm going to say 2-0. I don't think Sheffield United are going to score. They might do though. I can't. It's a really tough game. I hope that Leeds win, obviously, but I think they will. But I'm going to say 2-0. I just don't know if Sheffield United have what it takes to score. They've got a couple injuries, nothing major, but I mean they keep struggling in these matches against like Luton. Luton could have picked up a point there. They were very unlucky, and Sheffield United should be embarrassed by that, really. 1-0 against Derby, that's not great, really. The attacking threat is not really there. I mean, the Middlesbrough game, they were good, but again, I don't really think they deserve the win properly. Like, if Middlesbrough turned up well, they did deserve the win in terms of the game, but Middlesbrough could have definitely turned up a little bit more, and it would have been a different story. But I just don't see them scoring, really. They didn't score against Hull as well. That's really surprising. They did technically, but or did they score? Something was offside, and then that changed the course of the game, really. But I just think that Leeds have this one 2-0. I don't see it being another 7-0 goal show, but you know, it should be job done, really. Right, and then we've got the two bonus fixtures, which will be Cardiff Hull and Stoke Middlesbrough. So we're going to start off with Cardiff and Hull. It's a tough one. Hull actually have a crazy injury crisis right now. I think Cardiff might be able to get a point from this, to be honest. Have a look at the table. Obviously, I know it's bottom of the table stuff. Cardiff have the better game before this, and then Hull might knacker themselves even more and have even more injuries. So I do see Cardiff actually picking up a win here, to be honest. I want to say it might be a 1-0 win. Hull will probably tie themselves out against Sunderland and struggle to go on. But then we've got Middlesbrough Stoke. Again, both of these teams have a lot of injuries as well. You forget about that. But looking at the form, Middlesbrough should win, but with the form, I don't really know how it's going to work out. And they have Bristol City, and Stoke have Norwich, so I can see another loss for Stoke here, which is unfortunate to say, but I'm going to say it's going to be 2-1 to Middlesbrough. I think Stoke will put up a decent fight, but at the end of the day, it won't be enough to combat Middlesbrough. So that is it. Next week, we've got 7 matches, as I say. A few good ones in there. We've got Leeds West Brom. That's probably the main one for me anyways, of course. But I like where the league is at the minute. I'm really unsure who's going to go down, to be honest. We might do a video talking about that at some point. But yeah, Premier League video coming out tomorrow. And then there's a Premier League in the midweek as well, so that's fun. I don't know if it's going to count as a double game week on FPL, probably not. But anyways, that's about it for this one. Come check the Premier League one out, and then next week we've got FA Cup and Championship, so come check them out as well. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.